Good evening, ladies. How are we doing tonight? It's been an amazing day, has it not? My name is Molly Arendt, and I'm with Balchem Animal Nutrition and Health, currently living in DeForest, Wisconsin. We are a proud partner with the Dairy Girl Network, and we are so excited to bring you this event tonight. As an extension of our Real Faces of Dairy project, which was started by Balchem back in 2016, we know the importance of sharing the positive images and messages that the dairy industry has to offer. The Real Faces of Dairy and Balchem are dedicated to celebrating the families that work together every day to ensure the future of their operation and the sustainability of this way of life. If you haven't joined the Real Faces of Dairy celebration, be sure to find us on Facebook to see what we are all about. With the support of so many, we are able to share hundreds of your photos every week, deliver thousands of coloring books destined to educate young children, and produce a yearly calendar celebrating this dairy industry. Balchem brings real science to your nutrition products and real results to your bottom line. Balchem also offers an exciting podcast called the Real Science Exchange. This isn't just any old boring podcast. You'll get to know top dairy researchers like you've never known before. Join us as we discuss hot topics in dairy science and share a range of new ideas. To find the Real Science Exchange, find the QR code on the back of your Real Faces of Dairy calendar located in your swag bag. Also sponsoring tonight is CP Feeds. CP Feeds is one of the largest feed manufacturers and suppliers in eastern Wisconsin. CP is committed to their customer success and proud to be a Dairy Girl Network sponsor. In a little bit, Beck Shaw will be taking the stage as the host of the next session. Here's a little bit about Beck. Beck Shaw grew up in the Pennsylvania dairy industry and still calls the Keystone State home. Working on family farms, raising show cattle, and participating in the industry activities like FFA, 4-H, and the Holstein Association led her to pursue an agribusiness management degree at Penn State University. After serving as a dairy marketing specialist at Cargill and a senior account executive, public relations at Bader Rudder, Beck has found a home at Zimpro as their global content marketing manager. On the behalf of Balchem, the Real Faces of Dairy, and CP Feeds, enjoy the conference.
From Mr. Glenn, The Tonight Show, starring Beck Shaw. This is going to inviting you to join Beck and her guests, the New York Farm Girls. Tonight we'll be playing Sisterhood, as well as What's in the Box. And now, here's Beck Shaw.
All right, let's go, ladies. Okay, I will tell you what I really, really want, and that's to hear it for our sponsors of this evening, Balchem and CP Feeds. Molly, stand up and let's give you and your company a round of applause. Woo! All right. Ladies, and the luckiest gentleman ever. Welcome to the first ever Dairy Girl Network Tonight Show. We are so excited to have you here and to help you get to know the real New York farm girls. You might already know a few things about these ladies. They're 3 sisters who have grown up on their family farm in New York, where they are still the 4th generation on their farm, milking 500 cows and managing 1,900 acres of crops. You might also know that they run a social media empire, New York Farm Girls, where they have over 1 million, 6 zeros, 1 million followers between all of their social media channels and their communication channels. They're also very entrepreneurial in general. Whenever you see them at networking tonight, ask them about their off-farm boutique, which I may be sporting, or their family's pumpkin patch, which just closed another successful season. But as I said in the beginning, these are 3 sisters, okay? And they're your typical sisters. And they could not wait to give dirt on one another whenever I asked them. So not only tonight are we going to experience the power of their sisterhood and learn more about the fun and bold business that they've built together, we're also going to learn about the side that isn't on Instagram. So, woo! Okay, so these ladies are crazy from the start. They drove from New York to Minnesota. Ugh. But that gave them a lot of time to try to figure out what each other told me when I asked for information for this Jimmy Fallon-ish bit, right? Or at least they were doing that while Claudia wasn't crying her way out of speeding tickets, or I'm sorry, Evelyn wasn't crying her way out of speeding tickets, and Claudia wasn't telling them that she didn't finish the last bite of her sandwich, which apparently is her personality trait. And if you're like me and have to Google this use of personality trait, it's a way that young people take things to define their personality. So for example, if you ask me or tell me, hey, I like the feathers on your sleeves, I will take that opportunity to tell you exactly where I bought this jacket, Terra Boutique, when I bought it 2 weeks ago, and what deal I got on it. No deal. Still bought it. And you know, I thought about this and I'm like, oh man, I wonder if Evelyn made being a vegetarian her personality trait when she turned to the dark side for a day. And I know that's disappointing, but imagine how disappointed JoJo was when she got here and realized it was an all-girls conference and there would be no cute boys for her to flirt with. In all seriousness, I'm just glad they made it here safely and that JoJo came at all, because I had to convince her I wasn't a spam caller to get a text back. Now, without any further ado, ladies and lucky gentlemen, please help me welcome the New York Farm Girls to the stage. Woo! All right. Don't you just want to kick down a door when Shania comes on? I know. Ladies, thank you for joining me. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. All right, do you recognize what I'm wearing?
I do. You look phenomenal.
Are you guys wearing anything from your boutique? Can you show us?
I'm wearing this bodysuit. It is from our boutique. And I just thought I told these two to wear them, but of course they don't listen to me. So.
All right, so let's start off with some quick introductions for the audience. Give us your name and your role on the farm and the role you play on your social media channels.
Okay, I'll start. I'm Evelyn Stowe, the oldest sister. Recently got married. My new last name. I graduated from SUNY Cobleskill. It's a small school in central New York with my animal science degree. I told myself I'm never going back to the farm, but
Here you are.
here I am, back at the farm, and loving it, loving this business we built together and the businesses we plan to build in the future.
Yes. I'm Claudia Lubner. I am 21. I went to school in University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I decided to pick the most enthusiastic, fun state of them all. And I had a lot of fun there for a year. I really did like the school and all the schooling, everything I learned there. I was minoring in entrepreneurship and majoring in agribusiness. But I realized quickly that you really can't leave the farm as much as you try to. I missed everything back home, like everyone told me I would, and I was trying to be defiant and leave. But I came back home, and now I am a manager in our family pumpkin business. I'm running the crop side of the farm with my dad, and I am a contributor in our YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Yep.
Busy.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. I'm JoJo Lubner. I'm the youngest of the NY Farm Girls. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy. I have a cold. And I actually got them both sick, so that's not. I am a senior in high school. I just finished my last and final soccer season. I raise our calves on our farm, and I've done that since I was like 10 years old. And I don't really have any college experiences yet, so there's not much to talk about. But next year, I'm planning on going to SUNY Erie. It's in Buffalo, New York, for a one-year culinary program. And then I plan to come back to Tim's, our pumpkin business, to expand for the culinary side.
So Penn State isn't on the table. All right, well.
Pennsylvania is actually our least favorite state ever to drive through. But I
I'm
mean, it seems like a good
heartbroken.
time for the
I'm
college.
gonna take these earrings.
I did drive to Pennsylvania to pick up a cat, and I never told my mom.
She got grounded.
We've got a lot of barn cats in Pennsylvania.
We've got a lot to uncover here.
Well, before we dig into why you picked up a cat in Pennsylvania and why you don't love it as much as I do, can you tell us, like, how did New York Farm Girls start?
Everyone loves to share this story.
So it was actually around 7 years ago. We were riding back from an agritourism farm, and we just were scrolling through social media and realized there's a lot of like negative things out there about farming and agriculture, especially the dairy industry. And working on our farm at such a young age, like we were naive and we're like, wait, what? What's like all that about? Like, that's not what happens on a dairy farm, because we see what happens on a dairy farm every day. So we just, on that truck ride home, decided to start New York Farm Girls, and we picked that username that day. And I'm very surprised it was that good of a username.
I don't even want to know what the other options we had were.
But yeah, we've been building it ever since, and it was just kind of a random start. And we also were like, I don't really want to post any more cow pictures to my personal page anymore, because nobody in my high school really cared about that. So
Yeah.
we needed a space for that.
Yep, and I will add, Evelyn we got all enthusiastic together. We're like, okay, we're going to start this business together. I don't really know where JoJo was at this
I
time.
was like 7 years old.
Yeah, I expect you to start a business then. So we were like, yeah, this is awesome. So by day, 10, we probably had 10 followers. And I was like, yeah, we look really stupid. I'm out, but you can have fun with this. And I stopped for about a year. And Evelyn kept it going, persevering. We used to cry our eyes out when she asked to do photo shoots with us. And then she got maybe 1,000 followers. I was like, okay, now we're kind of cool. I'll jump back in. And so it's because of Evelyn that we are still here today. So
Oh,
yes,
And
very
I will
happy
take
for
all that credit.
nice. As older sisters should. So, okay, did you start New York Farm Girls intending it to be a business, or was it just to share your story at first?
Yeah, we did not expect it to go where it has. So yeah, it was just a way to share our story and make work more fun, because you can
Yeah.
kind of get in your own little bubble when you're on a farm, and it was a way for us to reach out to other people, and yeah, we had no idea where it would go.
When did you realize, oh, we could make some money off of this? Or we could turn this into
Yeah.
something that's a legit business?
Well, I would say the first time we made these really ugly ball caps. I'm sorry if any of you guys bought one of those, but we're like, oh, cool, we can actually, people want to buy these. It was really cool, but that was the first moment that we're like, okay.
And we also got our first T-shirts from a loan from our mom. So we had 20 T-shirts made, and we're like, yeah, this is so cool. We're business owners. And then we forgot to ship them out for 3 weeks, and then we're like, yeah, we're really great at this. So
What is your favorite part about being so active on social media?
For me, it's been all the connections that we've made. When we started it, I was the most shy person ever. If I thought of myself doing this right now, I would probably cry in the corner. But since then, I've just made so many friends and different business professional friends, and that's probably my favorite part, is everyone that I've gotten to meet.
I would agree with that. I would also say it has made work more fun for me. Obviously, it does take me double the time to do any job, and I have to sneak around the farm when people are watching me film, and it's embarrassing. But I really do, like, I get ready for the day in the morning because I know I'm going to be on my camera, and I have more fun at work when I'm, you know, sharing stuff. I'm having fun with trends, and it makes my day go by way quicker, and I really enjoy doing it.
I agree with what both of them said. I think the presenting part of it has helped me in school. Like, it's a lot more connections. Like, I used to be a horrible presenter, and now I'm like, everyone's coming to me in school, like, oh my God, how do you do that? I'm like, NY Farm Girls. And also for, like, since the feeding calves, like, it gets really repetitive. It's the same thing every night. And I think that social media takes a big part in it becoming interesting, because you can come up with more ideas on how to make it interesting every night.
Yeah, so there's 3 of you posting on the same channel. I could not imagine if my 3 sisters and I were trying to share an Instagram channel. How do you guys manage that? So you, like, yeah, how do you manage it?
Well, sometimes I open my TikTok app and I see a video of JoJo dancing, and I'm like, go delete that right now. But usually it's pretty good. We have to, like, tell each other, like, okay, that's a little too much, or we shouldn't be posting that. But we kind of have, like, a little schedule thing. Like, I do this amount of posts per week. I mean, the past 2 months has not been like that, but normally, like, we work with each other to, like, get the right amount of posts out every week.
And I think, like, it also has its perks having a business with all 3 of us, and besides, you know, if we were just doing it by ourselves, I think it'd be more difficult some days, because if Evelyn's like, I really need a day off from posting, I'm just going to shut my phone off, then JoJo and I can kind of pick up the slack and post to make up for what she hasn't posted.
So it sounds like all 3 of you have kind of fallen into your own roles and your own personalities on the social media channel. What would you say how have you split up those roles to make sure that you each have your own unique identifiable personality on the channel while still remaining the New York Farm Girls?
Yeah, whenever, like, there's a post with, like, a lot of rating, people normally know that's me. Claudia's definitely more like the outgoing one. I'm like the more reserved. And JoJo, what would you call yourself?
JoJo just drops her Snapchat in every DM, so that's how they
That's
know.
not true. That is not true.
I'm just joking. That's a joke. But yeah, that's a very good question. I think people have kind of also, like, grown up with us since we've been doing it for a little while, and they're like, yeah, we remember when you were literally, like, so shy. They say that to Evelyn, and now she's talking in front of the camera, and that is something that she wouldn't do, you know, 5 years ago. They're like, we've seen you grow like that. So I think that's also really cool.
I think when when I'm not in a video that they post, everyone always comments, "Where's JoJo?" Like when they
inside
took
joke.
their trip to Texas, was it Texas? Yeah. They were making TikToks without me, and everyone was like, "Where's JoJo?" So now it's like an inside joke with our followers.
Favorite thing to say on every video now.
What is the hardest part about being on social media, and how do each of you handle that?
For me, it used to be like the attacks from vegans and activists, but since then, that's just background noise for me. The real things that, like, hit me hard is when other people in the industry say something negative towards us, because, like, we're, like, all in this together, and, like, to hear something negative coming from them, like, even, like, our neighbors, if we hear something about that, or they comment on our posts, like, that really hits hard, because, like, it's supposed to be, like, we're all working together in this, and that's probably the hardest thing for me.
Yeah.
I would totally just mirror that, because it is just so discouraging how we're all on the same team, and we're all trying our best to kind of promote this industry that has a lot of negative things in it as well. So that's been a big thing. I also think, like, I mean, I was just talking about this in one video when other people in the industry are, like, posting, like, you know, you're not a real farmer if you're going to the FFA convention and this and that. And I think that that's really discouraging for us too, because that is something that we kind of tried to do when we were farming to start our journey within agriculture as well. So I think seeing other people influencing in that way in agriculture has been hard for us now that we have these connections. But, yep.
So you guys post a lot of content. how do you stay fresh and creative and excited to do this every day?
That definitely gets hard. I have to like go into work as if I'm a consumer. Like when I see a calf being born, I'm like, oh, it's just another calf being born. I have to like get excited about it. I'm like, imagine if this was like my first time seeing this happen. Like it would be insane. So like I try to like really like bring that emotion to people, like as if it was like my first time seeing it.
Yeah.
I think logistically speaking, trends help so much. Like if there's a trend going on and it's saying like, you know, what's the worst thing that's happened to you today, and that's what you answer in the trend, like that helps with content immensely. But like she said, I mean, people love my videos of like fueling up a tractor. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy that you actually are watching this. But that's like, you just have to post any content that you have the time to make, and people will not get bored of it.
Yep.
Yes, I think that stuff that we think is boring, other people think is exciting, like feeding another calf, like milking another cow, like that's normal to us, but like to other people who have never seen it, like they said, it's new content.
Yeah, it's new to somebody that's following you. What was the first piece of content that really went viral or kind of set you guys off? And maybe there's a couple, but I feel like there's one because you all laughed. Say it.
Okay, so we were talking to that table back there about this because they asked the same
Okay.
question,
Okay.
and it's so like
embarrassing.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Claudia like started her TikTok and she made this video about her ex-boyfriend cheating on her, like a funny video
I
about
remember
it.
that.
Yes.
So let me backtrack because I usually wouldn't do that kind of thing, but we were not getting a lot of traction with our farming
Desperate
business.
for content, right? Desperate
And
times call for
and
desperate measures.
it started out as a personal account for me, and so I was just posting along, and then I was like 3 million views. Okay, so then I'm like, and by the way, we're farmers, and and so
And
that's
I'm
kind
single.
of how it happened on TikTok. Yes, that's kind of how it happened on TikTok. And then
Okay.
we found that TikTok was the greatest thing to happen to our page because it brought so many people to our other platforms that we were more focused on at the time, and that's kind of how we've been keeping up that growth is by posting on TikTok and pushing them to other platforms.
Okay. So is TikTok what you're focused on the most now, or do you see another platform that could be the next TikTok for you?
Yeah, we're definitely really focused on TikTok. What we do is we like take our TikTok videos and post them to our other platforms now without
Right.
the logo on it. But I honestly am like really impressed with Facebook right now. I know that's like
I
an
don't think
older
it's crazy.
platform. It is. It was one
Relax.
of the first ones. Okay, that's what I meant by it.
She did not mean the audience at all.
Oh.
She meant
I'm sure.
No.
the Facebook audience.
I like really like Facebook. They have the reels going on, the
Yep.
pictures, the captions. I really like it.
And I think that's also hard to say because the algorithms are changing on each platform. YouTube is terrible to edit your videos and post them. The audience that you get on YouTube is so much different than it is on every other platform. But I have steadily been trying to post on YouTube. I'm just gonna say it is pretty profitable when you can be consistent with it. So I've been trying to keep that up, but it is the most pain to post on YouTube. That's why these guys don't do it. But I'm trying to, the more platforms that you have, the more times people are going to continuously see you, and then you'll get more of a solid following.
Jojo, you're young, you're fresh. What do you think?
I think that, excuse me, TikTok is definitely it's obviously our biggest platform because for me, like my generation has a very short attention span. So that like going and watching like the minute to 30-second videos is very beneficial for us because you can cram in like good information in that amount of time. And that's really like for me personally, I cannot watch like a 20-minute YouTube video versus like the older generation. Like so.
I don't either. So it must be older than me.
Yeah.
No, it's like, yeah, our YouTube
It's
fan
like-
base is.
If you really want to know the logistics, it's 65 to 80-year-old males. So that's who I'm talking to there, yeah.
Okay. So taking it back somewhere else from there. So you said something really interesting, Claudia, and you talked about how the algorithms are always changing, right? And it's so hard to keep up with what these social media channels want and how to put out content that it doesn't even matter if the people are going to like it at first, right? It has to get in front of them first. So how do you keep up and make sure that you're not only giving your audience what they want, but you're giving the platform what it wants?
Right. I think that we can try to research the best posting times, the best days to post as much as we want, but until we start getting the actual results that we're looking for, it's so hard to figure out. I mean,
Yeah.
It's like trial and error.
yeah.
Like
So
big
Evelyn,
time.
we do a lot of trial and error, and Evelyn's like, just try posting it during noon today, and then, if it doesn't hit, there's really nothing we can do at that point. I think it's not something to beat yourself up over. If you're only getting a few views an hour, your followers are there, they're ready to watch, but the platforms are always going to be changing.
Right. So, in general, how has social media changed your lives?
Well, we do a lot more traveling now. I mean, we did travel for fun. So for example, tomorrow, we haven't told anybody this, so we're going to see Zach Johnson up in Minnesota. What is it, Southwest?
No. I'll drive. Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely like the connections and all that definitely has changed. I was just talking to my husband about it. He's like, I never see you anymore. I'm like, I know. I didn't think my life would
I'm
be like
famous.
this.
Sorry.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. I mean, definitely never would have thought that this is something that we could have the opportunity to do. It's changed my life by my dad being more grumpy at us at work sometimes. And I am so thankful also that I get to be closer with these two now. I don't think that we would be this close. Okay, that's enough. But, we do a lot of traveling now together, and we do a lot more brainstorming, discussing. I think it's helped us all intellectually, and we used to be so sensitive. Also, I need to say that because we used to cry to our mom all the time, when we would get one mean comment that right now, we would just be like, oh my God, why did we? Yeah, we still cry sometimes,
cry?
but our mom is a counselor, and she put in a lot of hours with us when we were
Shout out,
younger.
Mom. I think she's watching right now. Shout out, Mom. What would you say is the most annoying thing about working with one another on the same social media platform? It sounds like JoJo wants to go first because she just left.
Okay, well, sometimes it's hard to figure out how to give them constructive criticism and
You can't. They're
taking
sisters.
it from them because it's really hard, but it has to be done because we're sharing this platform and we have an image we want. So that's been really hard. My mom has had to coach me through that, how to talk to them about certain things.
I get very defensive because I can't be wrong. So
Yes, I think also the workload being split between us three is not always equal, and it gets triggering at a lot of times. And then, when you get to that point of breaking, it's just we're shutting it down, delete the account, because it's just, I mean, when someone's more busy at one time of the year than others, it's just oh my gosh, you're not doing anything, this is annoying. But we've worked through it enough times, I think, to, try to know how to talk to each other about it.
yeah, I don't know if there's really anything bad. I think it definitely has brought us a lot closer because we've definitely figured out each other more. I don't think I could ever spend 16 hours in a car with them. And
It was 16 hours?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, my God.
before this. So, well,
So, in addition to this social media empire that you run, you do a lot of businesses outside of social media. Can you each tell us a little bit about all of the different things that you do?
Yeah, so one of our biggest ones that we do besides the crop and dairy is we are coming into our 37th season of a pumpkin agritourism location. So that's just one of our things that consumes a lot of our time. Evelyn and I and Josephine now are starting to have a lot more ideas coming into the business. We have a brewery, a bakery right now. We're going to be bringing into a lot more ideas that we would have never thought we would have, because it was a lot smaller, you know, even 2 years ago than it is now. So that's something that we're all looking forward to. And another thing that takes a big toll on our social media, because we are very, very vacant. We're like, oh, hey, remember me? 2 months later after not posting for so long. And a lot of people unfollow us because of it, but it's something that we're willing to sacrifice, I think, for that business. You're welcome, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, and then we have like the merch too, but we have like a really good merch company we work with, so he takes, yeah, shout out Brian, you take care of all that, and we just wear the clothes.
Okay, so you have merch and a boutique. So what's the boutique?
Yeah, the boutique,
earrings?
we started last winter. We kind of haven't expanded it yet, but we kind of just got it off the ground, and we just kind of pick out things we like and put it in there and wear them.
It's like positive online shopping results instead of like, you know, online shopping
We bought
sprees where
too
I get
many
mad
of
at myself.
It's Off the Farm Boutique, right? Okay, awesome.
Thank you for the plug.
You're welcome. So is there, for the brewery, do you guys grow your own hops and like make your own beer, or do you bring it in?
Yeah, so we grow our own hops, we grow our own barley, and we have our own pumpkins that we put in the beer.
Oh.
So we started growing hops around 10 years ago, I believe.
Just because, or because, was that for the
Yes,
pumpkin
yeah,
patch?
it was part of the plan.
Okay.
Eventually. And I'm allergic to hops, so
That's
I was
nice.
like, yes, I get to get out of harvesting hops. No, I have to wear long sleeves now.
Do you each have a beer named after you?
No, it's all named after my dad, Tim.
Oh, well, if Tim would let you each have your own beer, what would it be called and what would the flavor be?
Well, I'm allergic to it, but if we could have a, I gotta think about this.
And JoJo, you can't answer.
Mine
Not
would be
yet,
the
anyway.
blonde ale.
Oh, classic. Dang
okay.
it. I can't have a brunette.
Brunette.
Or a stout, because that's my last name.
That's actually really good, like a pumpkin stout? Okay, fun.
I'm not good at
Yeah, I
this.
don't have any good ones.
Give me a couple of years.
So before we get into our next segment, I have one more question for you. And 2023 is coming up. What is something or some things that you are just super amped up and excited for in the upcoming year? That can be personally or professionally or both.
You can go.
For me, it's kind of basic. Is graduation. I'm excited. I
Woohoo.
hate school. Like I absolutely hate school.
Do you hate it?
I hate it a lot. So yeah, I'm just excited to get out of there. I've been waiting my whole life to graduate. So
It's a prison.
it kind of is a
Actually,
prison.
on that note, while we have you here, I begged my mom the day before I went into 8th grade to have her let me turn Amish, so I didn't have to go to school past 8th grade. It did not work out, but it was one of my best tries at trying to get out of school. But then I realized I could just drop out in college, so I went that route instead.
I'm just excited to have a normal year, because I don't know if you guys, I know some people right there are getting married, and wedding planning is not fun.
Oh.
You had fun. Because
It
of
was
me.
fun, but I'm just not a planner, so.
So,
I'm just,
okay, other than having a normal life, do you guys have like any fun plans to expand the businesses or do something really cool on social media?
We do have plans to expand our business at the Pumpkin Patch. I think for NY Farm Girls, it's kind of steady for right now, and with our growth, it's kind of been the same as what we've been trying to do for the last few years. I mean, a lot of people can, get the extreme amount of followers at once, and that's great for them also. But when we build up our followers, each year like that, I think that counts for something for a loyal follower base. I wouldn't mind blowing up though.
It's on the table.
Yeah, but I think that we're all excited for see where our business takes us this year. We're doing a lot of traveling in the next year, and yeah, I'm just excited to work with these gals.
Oh, well, to celebrate the three of you and the relationship you have working together, we're going to play a game called Sisterhood. So if JoJo, you can grab what's on the side table over there, and then Evelyn can have this one. All right, so I don't know if raise your hand if you like late night shows. Jimmy Fallon, anybody? No? Okay. So, well, and this is kind of also stolen like from bridal showers too. So we've seen people play this, but it's like the Newlywed Game, but with these three sisters. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you guys 3 questions about each sister. And you all have to answer what you think is the truth. So if JoJo, you wanna sit in the green chair so you guys can spread out a little bit and not cheat.
I would never think JoJo would cheat.
Well, I would, so. And then we'll have the sister that we're asking about flip it over, and we'll see if you guys got it right or not, okay? Okay, so we're gonna start with Evelyn. Are you ready? Sorry. So how many speeding tickets has Evelyn actually cried her way out of? Oh my God. Jeez. Okay, Evelyn, what's the answer? 1? Ladies? All of them? 2.
Nope.
I was with her.
She has the proof.
We were on our way to school, and she lied because she said that I was late to school, and I don't really know if that was true or not. But
So what was the one that you cried your way out of? Like, what were you doing?
It was that one with
You
her.
were late to school?
Well, I don't know. I just got my license, okay? Like, I didn't know, like, the speed limit thing, and I just went over the speed limit, and they pulled me over.
That little thing, that minor detail.
Like, they don't have speed limits on farms, so.
That's true.
we were not. We were on a.
So the next question is, how many articles of JoJo's clothing does Evelyn currently have in her closet? Do you know the right answer? No, exactly. So we might have to have JoJo flip this one over first. Okay, JoJo, what's the right answer? Too many to count. Okay, what did you guys say? 7?
I said gray sweatpants, dudes, and black shorts because for the last year and a half, I've heard dudes. I just wrote a list of the things I've been hearing about between these two. Okay, Evelyn, where are my gray sweatpants?
Okay, when I saw the TikTok of her wearing my brand new $70 sweatpants in the parlor, I was a little upset.
Boo is
Caught in
right.
4K.
Oh man, you're gonna hear about that one at the happy hour. So the last question we have for Evelyn is, what is Evelyn's favorite job on the farm? Okay. Oh, yep. Maternity.
Delivering babies?
Pulling calves. Oh, woo! So how did you come to find that that was your favorite job on the farm?
So before going back to the farm, I was like, I need to go somewhere else. Well, I did that a couple times, but this one farm I worked on, they had like 7 calves a day, and that was my job, was like telling when the cow was gonna have her calf and bringing her up to the calving pen and helping her. So like I really grew to like it.
Good. Okay, Claudia's up next. How many times has Claudia finished her whole meal? If you'll reference personality traits from earlier. All right, Claudia.
It is none. If you guys didn't know, I don't finish the last bite of my sandwich.
Why?
I don't know. I just can't do it.
Is it like a mental thing
Yeah,
at
it
this
is.
point? Do either of you eat it for her, or do you just let it there?
No.
Yeah, my boyfriend loves it.
Of course he does. What is Claudia's favorite thing to eat for breakfast? That's kind of breakfasty. It's not
Okay.
mayonnaise.
Okay. I just said anything in my fridge. I will literally eat anything.
Sandwiches with anything she has in her fridge. Oh my God. Are you guys cheating?
No.
And why did you say ham? Oh, ding ding.
Because that's another thing. She makes her personality trait is that she likes ham.
Oh God, I can't.
She
keep
gets
up
it in
with your
everything, like
personality traits.
eggs, ham sandwich.
I should not. I don't even really like ham.
You got,
Okay.
it this,
do.
you got it this morning at breakfast.
Yeah, you did.
And the last thing is, what is Claudia's favorite crop that you grow on the farm?
Okay. Hay and alfalfa.
What?
Hay,
Pumpkins.
pumpkins.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Are you actually cheating?
No, I'm not.
It keeps me busy all summer long. I love it.
So what is your favorite season on farm?
I would say summer. I mean, there's always something to do, and I love the weather. I would rather have it be 110 degrees than it be below 50. I hate being cold.
Fair enough. Okay, on to JoJo. You guys ready? How many times has JoJo posted her truck on Facebook Marketplace? I need to stop reading yours in advance. Sorry, they're funny. Yep. Oh my God, stop it. Hers says, my mom does it for me, so I'm not embarrassed.
And I said 0 because my mom always says that, and she says, Florida truck, no rust.
I just said 9. I think that's probably a good estimate.
And nobody
only
wants
2.
it.
And how many
2.
times do you post about how much you love your truck? Probably 9 a day.
Infinity.
What position does JoJo play, or what position did JoJo play on the soccer team?
If you guys get this wrong.
Yep.
Good.
Nice. She played goalie. How did your soccer season go?
We made it to semifinals and sectionals. We unfortunately lost, but
Oh,
we were decent. And
Good.
Not as good as I wanted my senior year to go, but it was fun.
good.
And you cried a lot. I've never seen you cry that much. I felt so bad.
Penn State has great intramural soccer. DSI sucked, but that's Dairy Science Club. Last one, well, this still works. What does JoJo want to do after she graduates high school and beyond college? JoJo? I have no idea.
Well, we have ideas for you.
Oh, and they want her, so the sisters know what she wants to do, and that's
Yeah.
to open a cafe. What
Yeah.
kind of cafe would this be?
Well, I know I've been thinking about it. We have this place called Ballywick in our hometown. It's like a salad, soup, sandwich, coffee, like the classic.
The classic, right. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to turn it to the audience. And the way that we're going to collect questions is through the Slido app. So I'm pretty sure it's the QR code on your little table tent. So if you guys want to start filling those out, then we can start getting the questions from you. And oh wow, we've already got some in here. Are you ladies ready?
Ready?
Yes.
All right. Claudia, did posting of the boyfriend breakup on TikTok break you out to a larger crowd? We've talked that ag posts are mostly liked and shared among other farmers.
I think it definitely did, especially his friends and family contacting me gave me a lot of clout about that. But yeah, so I think it did. I mean, especially when we do other posts like that are not ag related, I think it does help kind of reach that more consumer that we're trying to look for, instead of just your farmer, your other farmer followers. Because I mean, if we post a video of harvesting corn, not a lot of people are like, you know, from the suburbs are like, yes, I need to follow these people, you know. So if people realize that they were just normal people like everyone else, I think they're more likely to follow us.
Yep. Who paid you to say green cap was better? And that's a Quick Trip thing for anyone else who didn't know that was a thing, but I think she might have asked it there in the back. Oh. Ah, there we go. So who paid you to say that?
Nobody, but Amber from Cranberry Chats, she recommended us to do a blind taste test, so it was completely unbiased, and we all happened to like green.
What was like special about the green? What
I
was
think
different?
the green is a lot more flavorful, and the brown is like thick, which is great, but like the flavor is just not there.
Maybe you should be
Agreed.
a professional taster.
I think I should.
I love that job.
A chocolate milk critic. What do your parents think of your social media platforms?
Well, my mom has been supportive since the start. My dad used to hate it because we would get a lot of threats and creepy guys, but now you can find him. What does he do? He like sets his phone up and like gets videos for us and sets his phone up
that's
down the road, drives the
cute.
tractor past it, gets out of the tractor,
I
goes
love
get it.
I love
Shout out, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's he sends me videos for YouTube all the time, because if you don't watch our YouTube channel, he has his own section called Tim Cam. And that's where he frequents all of he's like, you know, gives all the crop updates for me when I'm not able to be there, and he sends them all to me, and they're usually not the best quality of video, but I love that he tries now, and I think it also helps that we can work with companies to get stuff for him as well. So thank you to Ag Leader. He now has GPS.
Also, I think like if I'm just sitting inside and he's like, Jojo, let's go make a video, and I'm like, okay.
Does he do any TikTok dances with you?
He's done one.
Okay.
I should try to get him to do more, but
He should.
Yeah.
You could teach us some TikTok dances later. At the
I don't
networking
really know
hour.
any myself, but we can learn. We can learn.
Nah, your drafts say otherwise. You have a lot in there.
Do you use any special equipment to film your TikToks?
Just our phone.
Just your phone?
Yeah.
We've tried other equipment, like for our YouTube videos, Instagram, whatever, and we realized that it's just in the morning when you're going out the door, you're not going to want to grab, you know, your camera bag with everything else, so we just kept it simple.
So I love this question, who is each of your mentors, and or who do you look up to the most?
My mom. I don't know if any of you guys know her, I know a couple of you do. She's a counselor for farmers, so she deals with a lot of like really hard mental health issues, and that's really inspirational.
Good.
I would definitely have to say my mom as well, but since you already took that, I'll have to say my dad, because he is the most patient a teacher for me, and he never gets angry at us. He is very happy every day, and it's just someone I really inspire to be.
I'm going to say my mom. I think social media, weirdly, has made her and I become a lot more close. I trust her a lot more to be able to come to her with like all my issues, like, I don't know, with drama at school. That's just one example of how she's helped me.
Okay. Oh, God, we have great questions in here. I'll ask a few more, and then we'll get to our next game. It's a surprise for everybody. So if you could each have your own ice cream flavor, what would it be? We're all about the food tonight.
Wait, can I ask for JoJo, please?
She gets to go first.
I know
What
you're
would
gonna
you say
say.
for JoJo?
I would say JoJo with like peanut butter mint,
All right.
because
Wait,
Oh,
hold
why
up.
did you do that?
Raise your hand if you like peanut butter and mint together.
okay, no.
Okay. Well, I think you guys should try it. You want to talk about your ice cream experience yesterday?
No. So Anyway, chocolate peanut butter is my favorite ice cream combination ever.
Okay.
And mine is old fashioned. It's maple walnut.
Oh, I thought you meant old fashioned, like the drink. Maple and walnut.
Maple
is-
walnut.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mine's toasted coconut.
Oh, I like that one. What are some of the weirdest comments you get on videos?
I'll keep it PG because
Just go on their
the
profiles and look.
yeah, the YouTube audience tends to. I have to filter those comments out a lot with those old men. But I would say,
It's a lot of "Will you marry me?"
yeah.
Send me feet pictures.
Yeah.
Honestly, I heard you can make a lot of money doing that. Not that we would ever.
You can.
So, speaking from experience, working with sisters can be really tough. How do you best resolve conflict and not kill each other?
I go to my mom.
No, literally, we just go to my mom. She's, okay, therapy session. Let's go.
Like free counseling from her on the daily.
And you know what? I think we can go ahead and end with this one. Advice, do you have any advice for the audience on how to stay confident in posting content when you are just getting started without a large following?
This is perfect because we always talk about how we used to take Instagram stories. That's kind of how we started our page. Is we took 100 Instagram stories every day and like posted them like crazy. And we used to like retake our Instagram stories, like, oh my gosh, I don't like how my hair looks in this. I don't like this. I don't like that. But now we post the most embarrassing, ugly pictures of ourselves on Instagram because people are not there to pick you apart about how you look every day. You know, if you act and seem confident, I think that also helps. I mean, fake it till you make it.
Mm-hmm. What channel do you think is the easiest one to start on?
TikTok.
Oh,
I think that is because, I mean, when you post a video and it goes to the For You page, you have the potential to see for millions of people to see your videos instead of you post it to Instagram and it's usually just going to go to your own follower base that you already have. So if you post a TikTok, you have the chance to go viral and get your followers that way, and it's a really good way to start, you know, your journey into social media.
I love it. All right, audience, are you ready? Ladies, you need to go out and pick someone to play this game with you, okay? So if anyone's like, yes, I want a surprise game to play with the New York Farm Girls, this is your time to shine. So while they go find their people, I'd like to call my stage crew to the stage to help me get us set up. Oh, we have a volunteer right there. No pressure, but you have to pick her. Woohoo! Okay. I would also roll up your sleeves. Okay. So the first two, you ladies can go ahead and sit right here. And then let's try to squeeze some people in. Can we get all four of you on the couch? And then you can sit there. Ladies, I'm going to hand them microphone number 6. And if you want to stand up and introduce yourselves real quickly, name, location, role, so we know who we get to be entertained with.
Hi, I'm Chase.
Hi, Chase.
Nice. Hi. I'm from Kewaunee, Wisconsin, and I am safety coordinator at my husband's family farm.
I'm Morgan Lyons. I do everything on the family farm. We have a 500-cow dairy near Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, in Dodge County. And we do all of our own crop work and raise out our steers.
Nice. And last but not least,
Hello, everyone. I'm Carolyn. I am from Canada.
woo!
and I'm here with my company, Milk Movement. So
wonderful.
Tech company. Don't have any cows, but perhaps in the future, I hope to. So.
Nice. Okay, ladies. So we are going to do this in groups of 2, and we're really going off of Jimmy Fallon here. So has anyone ever seen a game of What's in the Box? Oh, you've never seen What's in the Box? Even better. All right, Amanda, if you don't mind, we are going to blindfold you 2 first, and then we're going to have you stand up and both try to guess what is in the box. And then we'll go pair by pair. But you all have something different. Question?
Will anything bite me?
I don't know.
Oh.
All right. The green will look good. Can you see anything? Okay, wait. Hey, Chase, how many fingers do I have up right now?
All of them.
Not quite. Well, on which hand? I'm not convinced she can't see. Can you see through them? Okay, I'm going to move this chair back a little bit. Stage crew. Can we bring up the first item? We can bring both up, and we'll start with the first one. Oh my God. Okay, so we're going to have Chase go first. The box is right in front of you. Okay, it's there. I'll hold it still for you.
A little nervous. It's a bowl.
Kinda.
Oh. Is it the soup from dinner?
Not quite. Evelyn, you want to get in there?
Oh, wait, let me feel. Is that like yogurt?
Not quite.
Not quite.
No, no.
Sour cream.
Closer. Can you smell it yet?
No.
I'll give you a hint. It's one of Claudia's other personality traits.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise! All right, can we get
Claudia
them?
wants that?
Oh, we'll get them you can use your other hands for the next one. Or we have a wet wipe. I can help you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, hold your hand out. That's, oh my God. This is actually really gross.
Oh, no, I can smell it.
Okay, yeah, you can, you really got in there.
I had to feel it.
I got it ish. You can,
Okay,
here.
I'll
Oh,
get the
see,
rest.
Chase was so delicate about
Sorry.
it. Okay. Next, please. Yep, okay, can the audience see what this is? Thank you. All right. Evelyn, you can both go. See who can find it first.
Oh, I know what that is. Can I say?
Here, let her give it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, what is it, ladies?
A calf nipple.
You sure is. Woo! All right, we'll do the blindfolds. Okay, I actually might get some mayonnaise on this one. So. Nice. All right, let's give it a hand for our first round of contestants. You win no prizes. All right, Claudia, guest. All right, Claudia and Morgan are up next. I think I unfolded this a little bit. Okay, I'm short. Thank you. What? Oh, okay. How is hers? Is hers okay?
It looks fine.
How ridiculous does she look? I'm so sorry, Morgan. You look great. You look great, sweetie. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You put mayonnaise in my hair?
No. I just tied the mask. Nice. Okay, first box. All right. We're going to have Morgan go first. The box is right here.
Oh, okay.
You seem okay with it, so.
Okay.
I know what it is, but I don't know the name of it. How bad is that?
She's a crop girl. What is it, ladies?
Polar inflation.
It's a little. The sucker
Sure, it's the. We will accept it's the sucker thing. All right. Box 2. Okay. All right. Claudia, you go first.
Lovely. If it bites me, I swear. I don't know if I'm up to date on my rabies shot. Oh, wow. What is that?
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, get in there, Morgan. Oh, a little to your right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so then the cup.
Yep.
Okay, I have a guess.
Is it cheese?
No, but I think you should get a piece out and really squeeze it to make sure.
I don't know where it went. Oh, wait.
Claudia, get in there, get a piece.
Is it butter?
Sure is. Woohoo! All right, we'll get them here. Give me your hands. All right. You sure can. Here.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Nice work.
You still have some mayonnaise? Sorry. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, last group. Come on up. Yeah, you're going to have to duck for me. Thank you.
Who taught you how to do this, man?
Nobody? Okay.
I'm on my knees right now. Marco!
Polo. All right. Okay, hang on, ladies. Just, I need to give the audience a little preview. Okay.
Where's your hand? Okay.
All right, ladies. Go on in. Nope, that's my hand. A little further back.
What the? Okay, I got it.
Oh! Oh my God. You don't get to guess.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Tomato?
She ate one, so. This is too bad. Okay. You could maybe eat the next one.
It tasted like bacon.
Well, it came from the wedge salad, so. Yeah, yeah. All right, ladies. I would not recommend eating this one, even though you could. All right, come on in.
I'm from Canada. We do it differently, okay?
They do it differently in Canada, if you could not hear that. Oh, please don't.
Okay.
Okay, what is it, ladies?
A squash?
A squash.
Is it technically a squash? Well,
A little pumpkin?
yes.
Ah!
I wanted specifics. All right, ladies. It's a carnival squash. Is that really what it is? Oh, they are from the pumpkin patch. Thank you, ladies. All right. Woo! Let's give them a hand. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us this evening for the first ever episode of the Dairy Girl Network Tonight Show. Thank you again, Balchem and CP Feeds. We are so grateful for sponsorships like yours that allow us to put on something that is truly special for our community. Now, I think to end the night, before we get directions on where we find things to eat other than tomatoes that came from someone else's salad and have a few cocktails to learn more about the New York Farm Girls. These ladies have a special surprise for you. So I would recommend paying attention because they might be throwing some bombs into the audience. And if you're interested in getting one of these free merch bombs and want to come closer and really make your case, please do. Woohoo! Right now. Oh! All right, and I think they have a few more to hand out in the crowd. Ladies, thank you again. Make some noise for the New York Farm Girls. Woo! All right, so I believe I am welcoming Sarah from Diamond V to the stage, who is our sponsor of this evening's networking. I promise I won't make you touch anything weird before you dismiss us for beverages.
Hey everybody, how about one more round of applause for Beck and the New York Farm Girls. Ladies, I gotta tell you, in 2 weeks, I'm taking my sisters, my 2 sisters, my 3 sister-in-laws, and my mom to Branson to see Dolly. I'm not sure how I'm gonna survive. I don't know how they do it. I really don't know. But anyway, fantastic. Fantastic to hear their story and their inspiration. So thank you very much. On behalf of all of Diamond V, we are so excited to be here. We're a proud sponsor of the Dairy Gal Network, sorry. And so excited to sponsor your dessert tonight. We hope that you have a great night. And like many of you, us at Diamond V are very passionate about keeping healthy animals healthy. So we love what you do, no matter what you do in this industry. So thank you so much. Have a great night.